Okay, so we're going to work on grip. Most important thing about grip is where you're gripping the gun. So you want to grip the gun with the bottom, using your little finger on your primary hand, so you're right-handed. So this comes up, so what I want you to do is I want you to jam the gun in as hard as you can in this direction, and I want you to have your middle finger here riding as high up in the trigger guard as you can go. You're pulling the little finger back. So it's just like when you're making a fist, you're not making a fist with your little finger, or your index finger. If you're making a fist, you start with the bottom. Same thing with a grip. I want you to start with the bottom, make this muscle hard here by pulling this finger straight down. There you go, just like that. Make that thumb straight up like a flagpole. Okay. Take this thumb, and I want you to do is I want you to go straight forward, like a straight line from the edge of your forearm all the way straight down your thumb. So this thumb now is down. I want you to bring it up a little bit, so perfectly straight. Then start at the tip of the gun, come straight back until the two meet, and then let them meet together, right where they mesh. It's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. The two will kind of just like lock together. That's your spot. Then your index finger on your offhand, or your secondary hand, comes up. It hits that trigger guard right there. Pull up high on it, tight and tight. So you're looking at putting upward pressure with the index finger, and you're looking at pulling straight back. So go ahead and go out at the camera. Straight, go ahead, okay? Now from this position, if you're holding out with the little fingers, these muscles down here should be rock hard, right here and right here. Man, that little finger is so hard. Okay, so right here, these muscles. And what happens is, go ahead and use the camera as your target. Look through the sights. As I simulate recoil, and as you're holding on this, hold on tight. Don't let the gun recoil. The gun doesn't move. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm actually applying a lot of pressure down upwards. The gun's not moving. So a lot of people tell you to cam the wrist and push the wrist down and all that stuff. More of what you're looking at, I'm gonna have you actually turn, face that direction. More of what I'm looking at is activating these muscles, which activates these tendons. Just tip your wrist just slightly so the camera can see your wrists. Activate these tendons right here, which then go back on target, get a good sight picture. Use that dot over there. Then what that does is it means that as I'm pulling the sight wants to jump up, or the recoil makes the move up, I can't move it. I don't know if you guys can see how much pressure I'm putting, but I'm not moving it. And Tammy is not a big gal, so to have that strength and do that is amazing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use a marker, and I'm going to put 2 marks on her fingers right here. That shows where it is. I'll go ahead and turn and face that way, the other way. And I know she flagged me, but it's a cert gun, so back up, back up, back up. Now back up just a little bit. I want you guys to see the lines right there. And what that did is it gave her an actual perfect position of her hands, and now she knows where it is. So she can go back to the range, and she can continuously get that grip in that position. And one of the things to remember is while you're doing this, all your practice, you keep that finger up high. So go ahead and turn this way, point the little dot over there to your left again. You see where her index finger is? She's got a nice tight grip. Her knuckles are turning white. Elbows are not locked. They're tight. Their arms are activated, but not light. I'm sorry, not locked. And her finger is up off at all times. So go ahead and get a good sight picture. All right, now, when you're shooting, what's going to happen? You're going to fall her backwards, right?
Right.
So let's fix that. So what I want you to do, go ahead and relax. I'll take the cert away from you. Just so you guys know, this is what's called a cert gun. Magazine pops out, but nothing else happens. You can pull the trigger and it just clicks, a little laser comes out. So when you are in that position, go put your arms up. What I want you to do is I want you to widen your stance so that you don't move laterally. So I'm going to hold here and I'm going to push you. Don't let yourself move. Is that wide enough? Are you stable? A little bit wider? Okay, perfect. All right. Then what I want you to do is take your dominant foot. So in this case, you're right-handed. So your right foot, move it back. Yeah, exactly. She's a little ahead of the game. Just like that. Now bend your left knee so that when you look down, you can't see your left toe with your left knee. Okay? Just like that. Straighten your left, okay, so just like that. And then you rotate your hips toward the target, and keeping your hips, you want your hip at one spot, and I want you to move your shoulders forward. Nope, just your shoulders, just lean forward more. There you go. So you're about 60%, 50% up on your toes, the balls of your feet. Now, when recoil happens, what'll happen now is you can hold the gun doesn't move you. See how you just stay in that spot?
Yep.
Gravity is fighting, gravity is doing its thing. Awesome. How's that feel?
Good.
Now let's grab the gun, go ahead and get your grip. Remember, start up high, get a high grip. Thumb forward, move it back, line up those 2 lines. Got those lines good, nice. Get that grip, get a good sight picture. All right, just like that. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but as Tammy was doing it, lift your head back up. As she was going in for the target, she moved her chin forward. And what that does, go ahead and move your chin forward. What that does is it throws your balance off a little more, and it makes your whole body up on your toes more. So when recoil occurs, instead of it pushing her backwards and she's constantly rocking, I'm pushing and she's not moving backwards. She's staying right there. Awesome. All right, Tammy. Thank you. Should we see